Hello! Today we're going to be going through the timeline of events that led me to where I am now. Okay. So I didn't technically start getting into film until I was in high school. Before that, I was just drawn to pure entertainment. You know, elementary through middle school, I was your stereotypical class clown. I just liked to make people laugh and build communities through bits and jokes. I watched more YouTube than TV at the time, channels such as Smosh, Game Grumps, Mega 64, Vanoss Gaming, Super Mega, Lonely Island, NSP. They were all huge inspirations in my style of comedy. So going into high school, we had electives we could choose from. Me and my friends were deciding which one we would want to do, and video production came up because we thought, oh, we'd just be watching movies and the whole class, we wouldn't really need to do anything. And that's where I met my teacher at the time, Mr. Palumbo, whose class became one of the only exciting parts about going to school.
I need class time.
Our first assignment ever was to make a monster movie. Mr. Palumbo, he gave us these mask templates to mold clay over so we could create whatever design we wanted. We were a bit lazy, so we just made a snowman mask and created Frostbite the Snowman. It was a black and white short film shot on a DSLR where these three kids, they make a snowman and it comes to life to kill them using his carrot nose. We had made it unserious on purpose. We were just having fun, but also making sure that it wasn't just sloppily thrown together. After that, it just sort of became our style to make these videos that stemmed from what we watched as kids. We delivered bananas to people on Valentine's Day. We created fake promotional videos, recorded behind the scenes for our class projects, along with a bunch of other goofy shenanigans.
Mortals, weak and treacherous.
I had personally found a way to express myself through film, which really made me appreciate the love for short-form sketch comedy. I was also learning the basics on how to make actual movies at the same time. I went from watching YouTube to becoming obsessed with directors such as Edgar Wright, who became a major inspiration to me for his unique style of editing comedy. And eventually, in my senior year, Mr. Palumbo recommended that I apply for Pace University to do digital cinema and filmmaking. I was very nervous and humbled my first couple weeks at Pace. I realized that there was far more to film than I had originally been led to believe, but luckily I met extremely cool and talented people my first semester who I was able to collaborate and make stuff that was outside of the content I was used to making. It was more serious, coordinated, innovative, nothing like I'd ever done before, but I was learning and I was having fun and I wanted to continue scaling up. The journey to becoming more experienced in this field also comes with setbacks. Personally, I haven't always been the kindest to myself. The kids who built a snowman and then they fucking fucked and shitted and farted everywhere, and then who the fuck cares anymore? Who the fuck cares anymore? I don't fucking care. So there'd be large gaps of little to no inspiration or motivation in my second year of college. I'd always be telling myself that I could do better, but I'd be too embarrassed to address the things that I didn't know. And this really led to me learning one of the biggest lessons in my entire life, which is just to simply ask for help when you don't know. It can lead to a mountain of opportunities and connections when you start addressing the things that you want to learn about. And doing this, I made more friends and broadened my skill set in film in general, eventually creating my favorite project to date, Oh Lord, My Mouth, which I really felt captivated the style of short-form sketch comedy that I really wanted to focus on in the first place.
Oh, he's so cool. He's got like that, that essence, man.
I felt very proud and inspired from there on out. I went to travel outside of the country for the first time to film barrels and present it in a theater in front of 100 people. I learned how to fly a drone. I worked with and directed real actors on set, and I even started winning awards for the efforts I was putting into my work. All the while, I became more confident with cinematography, lighting, screenwriting, set design, audio, storyboarding, editing, and I eventually directed my own music video. And it's just amazing to see the timeline events that led me to where I am now. Everything that I learned, all the opportunities I've been given, and everyone who helped me along the way, I am more than thankful for. I'm excited to keep scaling up, and I'm no longer beating myself up about what I don't know, because I know that I'm fully capable of learning these things. In this field, it's difficult to thrive in, but when I look back at it, I don't have any regrets. That elementary class clown has found a grander way to entertain people, and it's through film. Thank you.